All right, let me bring this in, Mr. Bulama. Pardon me for butting in. For instance, I mean, there are cases of genuine people who have gone out there several times to collect their PVCs, but they've not been able to do that. Yes, INEC says they have over 80% PVC distribution rate, but for those people who have really gone there, not those who have their PVCs but haven't gone to pick them up, those who have gone, they've got their TVCs but cannot get their PVCs. Do you suggest that, well, there's nothing that can be done, or you think, no, wait a minute, we should find something, or how do we address that problem? Or do we just say, well, if by 22nd of March they are not able to get their PVCs, we just go ahead with the elections?
I think this is a question that is more for INEC than us, in the parties. And even I'm talking to you now, I've not collected my permanent voters card, because I fall in that neighborhood whose card have not been delivered yet. So I'm looking forward to the day within the week when I'll be able to collect my own card too.
But you wouldn't mind if perhaps your card doesn't arrive and March 22nd comes and we're all ready for the elections. You wouldn't mind not voting, would you?
Well, I'll be happier if I got my card to vote. And I believe I'll be able to get my card to vote.
Assuming you were not able to get your card on that day and you've gone several times, what do you suggest can be done in order for you to be happier and vote?
Please come again.
If you don't get your card on the 22nd of March, and that's the deadline day, we don't know if there'll be another extension by the commission, and they say, well, I'm sorry, if you have not been able to pick up your card on that day, you can't vote. What would you suggest? Because you say you will be happier if you get your PVC. What would you suggest and do to address cases as genuine as yours so that you can vote?
Well, I'll pose the question to INEC. I'll keep pressing INEC to do its best to ensure that I get my card. I mean, up to the closing date.
So if for whatever reason you don't get it, what then happens?
Well, if I don't get it, it means I won't be able to vote.
It means that you'll be disenfranchised, essentially, for no fault of yours, and there will be many more like you. Do you think that that process then will be deemed fair?
Well, this question ought to go to INEC, because the percentage of collection at the moment, they say, is over 81%. So how many, do they expect, I mean, is it expect, whether INEC expects or Nigeria expects 100% collection, or there may, for one reason or the other, if there may be a few persons across a certain percentage that have, that's the question for INEC to answer.
All right, it does appear as though you wouldn't mind not voting if you don't get your PVC on the 22nd of March. That's the way it comes across, unless we're wrong. But I'm not sure your party will be happy to lose one vote, which is yours. That could help a lot.
But we encourage other Nigerians to report that those who will encourage as many Nigerians to go out and collect their cards, since at the moment there are many people who have not collected their cards, either because they cannot sacrifice the time or for whatever reason. But we encourage as many people as possible to collect their cards and vote on that day.
Mr. Waziri Bulama, a member, Strategy Directorate, Presidential Campaign Council of the APC. Thank you for speaking with us today on Sunrise Daily.
Thank you.
All right, so there you go. That wraps it up for that segment. We'll be back after the break, though. Join us again.